Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my ebooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series, and Monster of Monsters. Read the first two ebooks of both these series for free. I'll leave a link in the description and later on one in the upper right hand corner. And now to the video. In today's video, I'm simply just going to try for the 4th time to complete Eviction Notice as a solo. So let's go ahead and get into it. Again, I will be having the Vampire Flamer and the Vampire Mini-Goss. And during the actual gameplay, I will not be on mic because I particularly don't like wearing these, and yeah. That's it. So, let me go ahead and get this started before I run out of time and see if I can complete it this time. 4th is a charm, right? Check you later. Alright, I think I'm back on the mic. I did it! Oh my, I thought I was gonna fail. I ran out of cores for my power armor. I just about ran out of the, was it 2mm for the Gauss Gatlin? And yes, basically I was stuck not really moving in my power armor at the very, very end. But at least I got all the meat bags this time. Yes, they are random. They're a random spawn. So you've got to find the one, I think, not 100% on this, but I think they spawn one at a time. So you got to find the one that has spawned in one of the 9 to 10 locations and then take out that meat bag. And you have to take the meat bags out or you cannot complete this event. Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to die several times. What was really bad was when you have to get down there and do the generator. I was afraid I'd get hit out of the way, which has happened quite a bit of times already. Actually just once in this, I think it was my second or third attempt to successfully navigate Eviction Notice as a solo. But yes, I finally did it. So let me go around and loot as I talk. Okay, key things. Stay close to the generator. You don't want to stray too far off. Try to take out a localized area of super mutants that are closest to the generator once you actually have all the meat bags done, because you won't have time to get to the generator and repair it without them coming up and hitting you. Now, one time I thought I wasn't going to make it because I let too big of a group get bunched up around them and I didn't think I could take them out in time. But I think what I did is I'll have to review the video, but I think I went ahead and did the generator first, hoping they wouldn't attack me. I'm not 100%. Sometimes when you're in the thick of it, you don't remember everything. But yay! I finally did it! So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking mostly this video and some of the other ones where I attempted and make a shorter ultimate solo guide for Eviction Notice. So yeah, it'll be a lot easier for you guys. Well, maybe not a lot easier, but at least you'll have my experience going in to try to tackle this thing if you want to try it as a solo. Da 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 da! Oh. So let me review what I can remember. I'm going to go to all 9 to 10 locations. I'm going to start at the fast travel point. Actually, I'm just going to point to the fast travel point because I'm overcome. I don't want to have to travel all that way. So, there's a flag up ahead and a tent. And off to the left, you'll see a downed APC. And just beyond that is the fast travel point. So then you'll just walk down this path. The first location you got to do is right here. You have 5 minutes to get to this point. And then you'll have 2 minutes from the trigger to get down to this generator to repair it. Now, if you have time, try to get here before, or if you have some time, there's like 4 or 5 super mutants even before the game starts. I'd go ahead and take them out if you have time before you even trigger that first trigger up there. And that way, when you get down, ooh, more loot. So then you come down here and repair this generator. And your first meat bag station is here. So I would go ahead and look to see if there's a meat bag. See the hook? I'll get a little closer. It's right next to that building and off to the left as you face the generator. Again, facing the generator with the ladder to the right, the meat bag hook is there. What I consider the second station is just around the circle. It's right there. A lot of times it's always there within the first 2. Then there's 3. Keep going around in a circle. 4. Keep going around in a circle. There's this another building. And then there's number 5 here. And then there's actually one in the middle. I'll call this number 6. And then as you face the ladder of the generator, you're going to go to the right, and it's directly here. 7. I have not, actually I don't remember. Maybe there was a meat bag here. Yes, I think there was one at one point. So it's this one. Now this is the station I'm not sure if there'll be a meat bag at. But since it kind of looks like one of the stations, we'll go ahead and include it. So it's the maybe. And then there's one final one up here. So don't forget about it. There are 6 out of all these that will trigger. And as what it looked like to me, they were triggering one at a time. So you're going to have to start running around looking for these meat bags. And they are a hang down meat bag. I find that the flamer does the best in taking them out. Doesn't matter which type of flamer you use. But it's a straight shooter. You cannot lock onto them in vats. Alright, and then after you do that, I don't know that I would directly come and stand here like I said in some of the other videos. It kind of attracts, I mean they already come here. So find a little bit better area. I actually liked over here on one of these cliff sides where I could actually run down either into this trench or just stay up here. And I still had a pretty good layout of the land. So they could either come through here, up that, see that light right there? So off to the right is another area. And then right behind the windmill part of the generator is another path. Now I don't know if I've ever seen them come the way that you come from the fast travel point, but you might keep an eye out. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to take out, after you take out all the meat bags, do that first. And as you're trying to take out the meat bags, make sure to repair the generator, because if it does not get repaired, event is over. And then try to take out as many of the super mutants as you can in bunches, keeping an eye on the generator. Especially, I would target the ones that are closest to the generator, so that when you do have to run over to the generator to repair it, they are out of the way, and the ones that are farther away will either have to run up to you to try to hit you. But yeah. One bad thing is when I was up at one time repairing the generator, of course you have, on the PlayStation, you have your hand pressing the X buttons, which is the action button. But if you get knocked completely out of the way of the generator, it becomes, I want to remove myself from my power armor button. And yeah, I ejected right in the middle of the eviction notice and died. And so I lost it. Lost that one. Here's a couple more tips. I'm wearing my Chinese stealth armor. If you have it, wear it, but I'm not saying play in it. I would definitely go into a power armor, and if you have the Mutant Slayer power armor, use that one. Let me show you. I call it my super mutant one, but Mutant Slayer is the -15 on damage. So if you have, for every piece, so with 5 of them, it's 75% less damage. I am missing one piece. Here's a zealot in my armor. Otherwise, I have 60% less damage from super mutants. So yeah, that helped out a lot. Or I, as a solo, I would have died. I mean, I'm at 414 right now, and yeah, you're gonna want that armor. At least 3 pieces on it from the Mutant Slayers. I would go all 5 if you can find them. So if that's what you want to try to do, is this Eviction Notice solo. Those are some of the tips, and as I said, I'll be making a shorter video because these are kind of long. I'll try to make it, you know, around 8 minutes instead of probably, this is around 20 minutes now. But I'll compile them all together, get to the gist of everything. And while I'm here, I'll also go around and show you, they have just about everything at this camp. Here's a cooking thing. Up here, they have a power armor station, a weapons bench, armor bench, Let's see if they have anything to play music on. I didn't see that. But I'll walk around real quick. So that you can actually get here early. Now, I guessed again today. Now, it's the 7 o'clock. I thought I played the 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The other time, and it still was the eviction notice. Now, of course, it's 1 out of 3 chance that you're going to get it, but I'm beginning to wonder if they don't show up at certain times at the day for the top of the hour. So, does anyone know? Has anyone played these enough to know if they do always show up at the same hour on the day? Okay, nothing in... Oh, there is a stash box. Stash box right here if you're looking for one, and a cot to rest on. Let's see what's over at this one. And if you're just joining me, yes, I finally did succeed in soloing the eviction notice on my 4th try. It took 4 turns to do it, but I finally did it. Right now I'm just scouring the camp to see what's available for crafting and such. And that seems to be it. So yeah, I'm so happy. I finally did it. Yes! 4 times. Nearly died. Actually died several times on the other attempts, but anyway. Yes, I did it. And as I said, I'll be making a less long video in the coming days so that you don't have to go through all this video to get to the gist of how to solo this event. But yeah, I did really have fun. It was so hard, which that makes it fun. If you go in and it's just major easy, you might do it a couple times and then yeah, you're done. But if it's hard and it's something you gotta really tackle to beat, and yeah, it just makes it that much funner to try to conquer. Okay, sorry for the really long video, but I'm just so happy. I did it! And now, okay, wait, let me get in a better lighting. The moon must be out. I'm Deathclaw Girl, and I am going to be signing off, and I'll check you guys later. Throw me in some questions and comments here. What are you looking for in a short guide? I mean, besides it being, of course, short, I'm hoping between 5 to 8 minutes for a complete guide. But what kind of questions? Maybe I didn't cover something in this video. If I didn't cover it in this video or any other videos, I haven't even thought to conclude it. So any other questions? Oh, I do remember. AP was very important when you're soloing. Now, I don't really invest in food a lot, but I did tato juice, which is very easy to make. You just need tatos and dirty water. Let's see if I have, I'm sorry, boiled water. And corn soup, which the corn soup gives you a regen of 3, and the tato juice, of course, this increased your AP by 10. And these last for a half hour. Let's see, aid-wise, anything that, let's see, strength, endurance, no, strength, endurance. You want something to increase your agility. The punching bag is another thing I do at home before I come. I also go ahead and do the strength with the weight bench and the bike with endurance. The endurance part of the AP is just for running, as far as I understand it. So the agility part is what you really want for weapons. And yeah, I was always running out of juice. But my build's not really made for the power armor. I usually go with the bloody. I'm still experimenting. And I really made this log. But let me go ahead and throw on my armor before I forget. And then I'll go up and show what I have to help with the AP. Okay. Now, of course, I've maxed out my agility. You definitely want either Action Boy or Action Girl. That really didn't help in this unless you were able to actually sneak. This probably came in handy every time. If you at least throw in 1 star, it might help you from dying. Basically, if you get down to 20% of your health, it'll automatically do a stim pack. Unless you have one of the armor pieces that does that. Sneak again didn't really help, or this lose it. The gun fu, if I had been in my regular bloody, yes, I would have had enough AP to actually switch targets, but a lot of the targets were 3-star legendaries, so yeah, they didn't go down really easy. And this one is just a damage card, which I found was very helpful. Let's see, what else was good? If you're doing power armor, definitely do this stabilizer. It'll ignore 45% of your armor, and it'll help stabilize your heavy guns. If you have any, let's see, the Gauss, this actually worked with the Gauss Mini. It's I guess considered explosive, so it would definitely got that damage. Batteries included. What else? What else? Oh, and over here, I had to do the travel pharmacy and the... Did I do the weight? No, because I'm so overcome when I get into the power armor. Let's see. And then since I was relying on the heavy guns, I went ahead and put 2 in each of the heavy guns. At least throw in 1. That'll give you 30%. See, anything else? Oh yes, hang on, let's see. No, that's just for rifles. Gauss minigun is not a rifle. This probably also helped out a lot. This was fireproof. So there was a lot of explosions going on. So yeah, you might want to throw this on no matter what type of armor you're wearing. The super mutants that shoot out those fire things, I think this helped a lot with them because their damage, I think, is fire based. And let me see if there's anything else that actually... Oh, yes, Bloody Mess is a 15% bonus to damage. This was the first time I've used the Grim Reaper card, so I don't know, because I'm very focused when I'm playing. I don't know if it helped with my action points or not, but it's supposed to give you a 35% chance to restore all of them if you kill in vats. Let's see. Him, I love him. If you get 3 stars in him, he shows up a lot, and things will get distracted by him. Even if he's not that powerful, they will still focus on him when he appears and try to attack him. And yeah, that's others. Okay, I've covered the cards. And I will try to think of other stuff when I go to make the short video. Okay, I think this is finally it. This is Death Call Girl, and until next time, yay! I did it! I completed a solo and eviction notice.